Hi guys, welcome back to another adventure here on our Eyes Your Eyes. Welcome back to another reaction video and thoughts. I'm ready to watch the third and the final season of Mob Psycho 100. But before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell if you like to support me, and feel free to join me till the end of this amazing adventure. Also because on the channel you can find season 1 and season 2 reaction video and thoughts, so stay tuned and keep on watching me. Okay, in the previous and last episode of season 2 there was this huge broccoli that appeared in the middle of the city, and at the same time we could see that Mob made it because he confronted that father and he was defeated, but at the same time he got a second chance, so that was something great. Let's see what's going to happen starting this first episode. Are you ready to join me with this? Check it out. Yeah. Where's Mob? Psychics. Okay. Wow. And Mob is still unsure. Wow. Come on, it's time to declare his love, I guess. It's the final season. Rank 4 over 350. Reagan, of course. No. No, please, Reagan, this is wrong. Yeah. Reagan, let him do his own life by himself. I mean, by letting him choose by himself. No. Because he wanted to trick people by gaining lots of money. The power to convince people to give you money. Reagan. No. Oh yes, we have him too. To learn. But it's a sort of art to persuade others, anyway. Oh. 80,000 N, but it's written 500 N. It's true. Wow. Ah, because now he opened even the cafe. So he's gaining anyway. Ah, anyway. No, it's just that you didn't notice anything, Reagan. Come on. Also because he can't have that sort of power. And the people who are believing him, huh? I mean, he is really skilled. Oh, there was nothing he was saying about. Is it gone? They finished. Wow. Or not. Come on, it's just a 500, yeah. I like that onigiri. No, Reagan, ti prego, no. No. No, but you couldn't see that he attached a little bit of Gohan, I mean a little bit of rice. That's right. But he is right, because the things are changing year after year. No, come on. Exactly. Okay, but maybe after 10 years you have a different perspective. Yeah. Because he's a descendant. Okay. They seem pretty convinced, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, Mob doesn't have to feel inferior because of that. Yeah. The broccoli. No, don't start again with that idea. She has an idea of Mob that is completely different. It's a thanks to Reagan who gave him the seats. No, no, no. I'll stop with that. No. Okay, he's amazing, but you shouldn't use him for your ideas. He doesn't care about what you say. He wants to go straight to his point. Ah, okay. Yeah, that was a huge step in his life. It's a huge broccoli. In my opinion, the people who are not sure still, they are the best. There's just lots of trash, maybe. Yeah, disgusting. Yeah, I agree. It's just lots of trash. Ugh. Look at the Serizawa. Mob is the only one who's. But you keep smoking, that's why your teeth are like that. Mm. Probably because you're not taking care of yourself. In fact, legacy. Okay, I just think that he is more like a hikikomori than. But listen, uh, that was him. He never had hair. No, you just go out to breathe, maybe, right? I think the evil spirit you feel it's just inside you, inside yourself. Exactly, because Serizawa was a hikikomori actually. But Bob, you're not in at this level. No, please, Mob, don't take inspiration from these. Your condition is totally different. You must see the evil is created by his own miserable life. Reagan went to buy all these things so he can clean the house, I guess. Be careful, Reagan. Don't fall asleep. Because it's dirty and it's smelling in the worst. No, Reagan. Yes! Water mist. Another great new attack. Special attack, of course. I love Reagan so much. Exactly, if he's spreading negative energy around him, he's going to affect even others. Oh, yeah. What the F? Oh no, they break the house. That was the one. Okay, but that was the one and only place he could live. Uh, okay. He remade even the cards. Reagan. The Weekly Shonen. Oh my. He bought the 5 copies of the same. No, Serizawa. Come on, Reagan. Oh no. Yeah. Because a mob has a great mind. Yes. No, mob. Good job, mob. That's the right thing to say. Yeah. But you can't plan your life so easily. No, it's not true. Maybe it's not happening what he says. You will struggle more later. No. Let's go to the high school first. Good job, Mob. He has to choose his own path and go ahead with it. No, he was not kidding. But he's different than before. Mm. Hmm. But then you appeared. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That's the best suggestion. Eh, no. Dimple. Okay, guys, we started this third season with a great mission. That means to help Mob understanding what he wants to do for his future. And I think that what Mob answered at the end of the episode to his professor, to his teacher, was the best choice. I mean, first he wants to start a high school and see how it goes, and then there will always be time to think about the future. I agree with these. I like people who are still unsure about what to do about their future. The reason why I say this is because when I also was in middle high school, I really didn't know what to do about my future, but not because I was not sure about my potentials and my skills and whatever, but just because I think it was a really young age to determine my path, to determine what I wanted to become. So I did the same thing that Mob did. That means I also thought that it was better to start high school and to see how it went. And even to choose a high school, it was a little bit difficult because there are lots of different types of high schools in Italy, and it was not easy for me to choose what I wanted to do. But then I thought that it was a matter of courage to start something that I didn't know if it was the right choice or not. And at the end of the day, it was the right choice for me. So I think that even if at that age people are unsure and they are confused about what to do, is definitely normal. And yeah, there are some kids, there are some teenagers who already know what to do and they are quite confident about what to do in their future, and they are already sure about their future job, etc. etc. And there are people who still don't know, but that doesn't mean anything. I think that the unsure people at that time of their lives are the ones who can have multiple choices in front of their mind, in front of their eyes, and that's the right path, in my opinion. I mean, to be so sure about everything, or to be so sure about something in particular, doesn't grant you the solution, doesn't grant you the fact that you're going to do what you decided to do, because things can change, and throughout life many different things can happen to you that they can let you change your mind. So what you decided when you were a middle high school can't represent exactly what you're doing now. I think this is quite normal too. If a mob wanted to become like all the others, a journalist or a farmer or a salaryman and whatever, yeah, maybe at that point of their lives they think something like this. But what if 10 years after things can change? So I definitely agree with what Mob's father said, because Mob's father said, look, you can just write the salaryman, because then you have many other years to keep learning, and you don't know what's going to happen until that moment. I definitely agree. I don't like when parents are imposing their ideas on kids, or they want the best from their kids. Yeah, that's something good, but at the same time, I don't like when they force them to do what maybe they couldn't do, or they are pushing these kids because of their reputations, or just because they wanted them to become the best of the best based on forcing them and do what they want them to do. I totally disagree with these. I like when parents leave the kids free to decide their path and to be happy no matter the path they choose, because if that path is making them happy, that's what really matters. So I really hope that Mob is going to decide little by little to do what he really wants, and even if Reagan is saying that he was kidding, I don't think so. I mean, if a mom said, look, I want to work for you forever, Reagan was like, oh wow, I won the lottery, because by having a mob on his side, he's definitely sure that his business can go ahead for the best. But Reagan now is not alone anymore. Serizawa is there, so he has another psychic next to him. So in the case the mob is going anyway, Reagan is protected somehow, and his business is safe somehow. So until mob will go, they can train Serizawa, so Serizawa will replace mob somehow. But I like that even if Reagan had a certain idea, he's not stopping Mob from doing what he really wants to do. That's something really different, and we know that in season 2 he changed. I mean, Reagan had a great lesson from Mob, learning that he has to give him the right space, and he doesn't have to impose him what to do, because no matter what, he's going to stay by his side as a friend, and that's what really matters. To give him the space to think and the space to enjoy his life. I think that that's what really is important. So even in this case, Reagan understood that he can't force Mob, and Mob has to be free to compare himself to others, to challenge others, to challenge himself, because when he was in that house and they were trying to solve that mystery of this evil spirit contaminating the house of that man, etc., etc., I thought and I was afraid that Mob would have been confused, and he would have been attracted by the idea that he was like that man. No, I hope that Mob is not taking bad inspirations. That he is not focusing on what other people's experiences are, because we are all different. So even Mob has a chance to explore himself and understand that if other people's choices went wrong, that doesn't mean that it will happen to him too. I agree about the fear that he's feeling, because he's afraid of making a huge mistake in the future. And he said that till now I have never made such a huge mistake, but I know that that time will come. I like when a mob is understanding his place in the world and he's understanding what's going or what might happen to him in the future. That's really nice because you understand that he's focusing and he's quite mature. But at the same time, I don't think that he has to feel that fear already, because if he is feeling that fear, his life will be contaminated by that thought. I think a mob has to live his life peacefully. And if this thing will happen, I mean, if he will make a huge mistake, then at that time there will be the proper time to think about what to do. If he's thinking things in advance, then life is going to surprise him, and everything that he has thought, it will change, or it will happen in a different way. So the more you think, the more things are not going to happen, or they are happening in a different way. So that's why I'm saying that life can surprise him. But I'm sure at this point that in this third season he's going to confess his love to Tsubomi-chan. I can't wait to see that moment. And at the end of the episode, we are seeing as an extra scene that Dimple is going to separate from him. I mean, he said that now my time arrived, I mean, has come. So does that mean that he's going to separate from a mob and he's going to say goodbye to him? Or is there something else happening? I don't know, but maybe there should be this separation from a Dimple too, because Mob has to start his own journey and he has to move on by himself without being surrounded by the same people. Also because when he will start high school, it will be a new journey. It will be everything different than before, and his classmates will change, the school will change, so it's like a new beginning. And when there is a new beginning, you are afraid to start in the wrong way, you are excited because something new is happening, and you know that nothing will stay the same. So is he going to confess to Tsubomi-chan before joining high school or after? Or another thing that I'm thinking is that by being a new journey, he already knows, because he trained quite a lot in middle high school, how to approach others. So I think that Mob changed already. He knows how to get in touch with other people, he knows how to approach them, but at the same time he knows how to feel empathic with others. And he knows now more than ever that he is not alone, because at that time when he joined that muscle club, that was a huge step for his life. I said it even in the reaction, and I really believe that, because it was thanks to that club that Mob could experience dialogues, that he could join new people, that he started having friends, that he started new adventures, that he could understand more about himself. So as you can see, that moment was a revolutionary moment for his life. So I'm wondering what's going to happen when he joins high school. Will we be able to see that? I don't know, but we can maybe guess it once this season will finish. And let's see how it goes. But definitely, if I could suggest something to Mob, it would be the same thing that Reagan said. Live your life fully, and don't focus too much on these things now, because you have all the time to guess, to understand, to decide, to experiment. Mob's life just started. It needs the proper time to choose step by step what to do. Let's see what's going to happen, guys. See you next time with episode 2 of season 3 of Mob Psycho 100. In the meantime, feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. Bye guys, see you in the next video.